Welcome to another update on my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit like, comment, tell us who you are, where you're joining us from, and don't forget to hit the notifications button because that will alert you each time I post a video. So thank you for joining us on another week, beginning of a new week, and it's beginning of summer. So happy summer to you all. I appreciate you, logging in. Quick update on my journey. I have skipped a week of treatment, so I have a chemo treatment coming up this Wednesday and a doctor's appointment. So we're going to look at my numbers and see how they're doing. And if you missed last week, listen to last week's update. It will give you an idea of where my mindset is. I'm trusting Jesus through this, and we're going to go forward with a new mindset. I'm looking forward to seeing what God is doing. And in many ways, the Lord can work in our lives many different ways. What I'm going through might not necessarily agree with how you look at things, but God is sovereign. He can do anything in any way He wants to. So some He may heal instantly. Some He may heal through the doctors, through the surgeons, through the medicine, because He is God. We are not. So I'm trusting Him and depending on Him to take me through the rest of this journey, and believing that in His wisdom, His guidance, and that everything's going to be all right. The Bible says that for everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. So I believe that now that we're officially in the summer season of 2024, we may be going through different things. My year started out a little different than yours may have. But now, what season are you in your life? It's one thing is true. Things change. Things don't always stay the same. And so you may not be going through anything right now, or you may be going through something, later in the season, or you may have already been through a rough season, maybe coming out of a rough season or something. It doesn't matter. We all have 24 hours a day. We all have this summer to spend our days. So I just want to, ask you, how are you spending your days? How are you spending your 24 hours? What's on your mind? What you're thinking about? Who are you listening to? Who are you hanging out with? Who are you letting dictate how your day starts out or how it ends up? How are you handling situations in your life mentally? How are you handling things in your life spiritually? Or are you ignoring, just going through and say, you don't care? That's something to think about as well. But we all have this. Let's think about this summer and see how we're gonna spend our time. Some of you remember when you were younger and you had the summer off, summer vacation, no school, no real agenda because you're too young, right? You're in your teens or preteens or whatever, and you may have went to summer school, you may have went to camp, you may have just hung out with your friends, you may have parents that were home with you, or you may have been staying home on your own. But how did you spend those summers? How much time did you spend in when you were younger? Think about it. We still have 24 hours in a day. So did you watch TV? What did you watch on TV? TV's changed since we were younger. And so now there's things on TV that can steer you the wrong way, or get you thinking the wrong way, or kind of, tempt you to fill your mind with things that aren't exactly constructive, or that don't contribute to you being a better person, you being a smarter person, you being a person that can handle things in a mature way. Because we're growing. And some of us, we may be older, but some of us aren't more mature than we were when we were kids, letting things creep into our mind that are just not going to do us any good. And so, just something to think about, Think about how you grow in these years that you have, in these seasons. Summer becomes fall, fall becomes spring. Do you see yourself getting better? Do you see yourself going in a direction that's going to improve your life, it's going to give you things that you can pass on to your kids? It's going to give you things that you can be proud of? Or are you on a road to maybe self-destruction, or woe is me, or life's not worth living? Those are things we need to think about, maybe challenge ourselves. Maybe this summer, let me do something. Let me start something. Let me keep my mind right. Let me enjoy life. Let me improve my health. Let me, spend more time with my kids. Let me spend more time accomplishing that goal that I haven't yet accomplished. Let me look on that bucket list and go that place I've been wanting to go. Just something to think about. We are not all on the same journey. We're not all the same age. We're not all the same in the same cities. We're not even in this, the same sex. But one thing is for sure: God is with all of us. You may not even believe that. You may not think that, but it is true whether you believe it or not. God is with us. I believe that. And I'm not here on my own. I don't control things, but He does. And I can't help. Sometimes we can't help what happens to us. We can't control other people. We can't control the outcome of our situations. But we do have those 24 hours in our day where we can make decisions for ourselves. It's called free will. God gives us each free will. He doesn't have robots that He controls our lives for us and makes our decision for us. He gives us free will to choose. And make sure you're making the right choices. Or make sure you're making good choices. I just say it's going to better you as a person. And I especially wanted to challenge our young people. We don't have to be, we don't have to agree on everything, but one thing we can agree, things have changed since we were young. A lot of us were young. Time changes us all. And these times we're living in now are different than when we grew up, maybe. But let's look and see what we can do for our young people. For what can they pass on to their grandchildren? What did we learn from our grandparents? And young people, don't waste this summer. Don't get in trouble. Don't hang out with people that are going to get you in trouble. Listen to your parents. Look at the things you want to do for your future. Those goals that you want to accomplish. And you are loved. You are beautiful. Don't listen to anybody who tells you anything different. You are special. You are unique. So let's instill that in our young people. There's so much to deter them from just growing up in a loving environment. So let's show our young people love. Spend time with them. Educate them. Make sure they have good things to look for. So when fall starts and next season comes around, they can say, I spent my summer well. And you can say, I spent my summer well. So next week I will have more information for you about my update. And until then, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Bye for now.